Hi everybody, welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire. This is episode 429 and we are here in my backyard. We're doing a different time of day today and we're doing a different place. Well, not a totally different place, but one of the places that we like to do the podcast from. Get some nice view back there of the beautiful backyard. So that's just the neighbor's fence. Let's get more of the plants. Got to change the direction for the different time of day and different lighting. Hi everybody, thanks for joining live. Let's see who's here. We've got Naomi and Terry and Lucy and Cindy maybe. Hi Judy and Diane. Hi Pamela and Pamela from Los Angeles. Hi Kat and Linda, Cece, Jackie, Carol. Hi Fruity. Hi Joe, hi Mary Beth and Mayu and Vera, glad to see you. Hi Cookie. It is really hot here and let me say hi to a few more people. Hi Carla and Dawn and Lindy. First time viewer for live, well welcome, so glad you could be here. Hi Karen and Bowdy B from Ecuador. Wow, that's wonderful. Hot in Texas too, I've heard. Hi Bessie, thanks for joining live. Thank you all for joining me live. So those of you that watched the podcast yesterday morning, you will have seen that I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. And the reason that happened is because the heat index was, I think the heat index was 104 or 105 yesterday morning, and which is why I was so sweaty and so overwhelmingly hot. Well, my phone got overheated and shut down, and when it shut down, it didn't even allow me to turn the podcast off for my computer when I got home. So there was the podcast went live for a couple of hours after that, and I wasn't able to tell anybody because my phone was shut off for a while. And it just made me start thinking that until this particular heat wave is over, it's really not comfortable for me to be, and today the heat index is 109. So it's really not comfortable for me to go down to the beach like that. It's still, heat index is still 106 right now at 7 p.m. But there is a little breeze and lots of shade here in my backyard. So I thought we would try this. If it ends up being too hot still, I may do more podcasts from my studio until the heat wave is over, or figure things out a little more. And today I just wanted to try a different time of day because there are lots of people that don't get to make it to the podcast live during 7:45 time frame. So I was just kind of throwing it out there to see if this worked. It doesn't matter to me what time I go live. It doesn't matter to me if we change it in different days or if we oh, Judy's the only moderator here tonight. Cookie likes this time better. Hi Sandra. Hi everybody. I've missed a lot of names. Val and Linda. Oh, Joe's here. Good. Joe's here too. That's right. And yes, we've got a couple of moderators. That's good. We know how important they can be. Healing Springs is here. It is a party. It's always a party when we get together. So yeah, so I don't know if we should change times or just change it up sometimes, just like we change up the location sometimes. But I really appreciate you all joining me tonight and in the morning. I know a lot of you don't really care what time we go live. For some of you, going live is convenient in most times. For some of you, going live is never an option. So a lot of people still watch the recorded version. So however you join me, thank you. So happy to have you here. I've got a bunch of things to show you today. One of the things is absolutely gigantic and UPS just dropped it off. So it's 7 p.m. right now, Holly. Thanks, Linda. I appreciate the support so much, so much. So I've got a quick surprise to show you, and then we'll get to all the yarny goodness. But if you follow me on RedBubble, I have updated with some new prints for the leggings and the tote bags and all the fun stuff over there and the canvases. And one of the things that I did was upload one of my sunset pictures that turned out a beautiful purple and gold. Well, I ordered one of the canvases for myself, and I didn't open the box because the UPS just got here before we went live. So I thought it'd be fun to open up the box with you guys. So Now, this is bigger than the one that you can get on RedBubble. I ordered a custom size for my TV, for over my TV. This is 60 inches by 40 inches, and if somebody wants this size too, I could certainly get it for you. See if I can get it out of here, though. And maybe this won't be practical to do live. I'm just so excited and dying to see it. Oh, it's gonna work. Here we go. Oh, hit the ceiling. All right, that way's not gonna work. Whoopsie. Okay, I got it. Kitties can have a field day with that. Take this off. So this is one of my photographs from the beach where we do the podcast in the morning. But I took this photo in the evening at sunset. And if you want to check it out in my RedBubble shop, there's all sorts of gorgeous products you can get this print on. There's a new product in my RedBubble shop, and that's a plush blanket. And I think that I would really like to get one of those as a throw blanket for my couch. I'll pop a link in the video description to show you. Hopefully this isn't going to take too much time. Thanks for bearing with me. I think you're going to enjoy it. I know I'm excited to see it. Oh, look at this. Oh my God, that is my photograph. This is my photograph. Oh my God. It's prettier than I thought it was going to be even. Oh my gosh, look at this. And I'm going to put this over my TV in the living room. Let me get my chair out of the way for a second so you can see the whole thing. Look at that. It just glows, doesn't it? Oh my God. The purple and the golds and the frosty water and the textures. Oh, I just love it. And the clouds. That was one of the things I thought was going to be so interesting in this one, is the textures of the clouds too. So, as soon as we're done with the podcast, you know I'm going to be hanging that up in the living room. So anyway, I was so excited. I'm glad that that worked out. Imagine if it looked awful and I had to share it with you guys live. But that's the beauty of live. You never know if something's going to be good or not. And I kind of like that excitement. Thank you all. I see a lot of people saying absolutely beautiful and gorgeous. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I'll pop a link in the video description when we're not live anymore to show you where you can buy products with that print on it in my RedBubble shop. Lots of really beautiful things in there. So let's see if there's any questions first. And I'm going to start showing you a couple of things. Yeah, the kitties won't scratch on it. They've got a box and bubble wrap to play with right now. They'll be fine. And I have it leaned up against the table, so it'll be fine. And it's going up on the wall over the TV in a very few minutes. As soon as we're done here, it's the very next thing I'm going to do. I can't wait to put it on the wall. I'll take a photo of it and pop it in. Hi, Melissa. We've got another moderator here tonight, too. Yeah, I'm sure everybody's kitties love bubble wrap and boxes too. My RedBubble shop is a shop where you can buy products that have my artwork on it. So a lot of my artwork is hand drawn and some of it is photography, and you can get tote bags and t-shirts and phone cases, plush blankets and duvet covers, shower curtains, wall art, all sorts of fun stuff. It's really cool, and I'll pop a link in the video description when the show's over so you can go check out this print and all of my other ones there. Yeah, cats change their minds all the time too. That's very true. Okay, so couple of things I thought we should go over. First of all, we're doing our first yarn giveaway on the podcast today. And so how I'm going to work that is you're going to need to leave a comment in the recorded version of the podcast, because that's where I see comments when the show's over. So as soon as the show's over, or whenever, you're going to want to leave a comment about the yarn giveaway. And tomorrow I will randomly pick, so I'm going to give people time to watch it. Not everybody gets to watch live, and some people watch shortly after the show, some people watch throughout the 24 hours after the show. So I will pick somebody who comments by tomorrow, and it's open to anybody around the world, and I'm going to be giving a free ball of yarn as the giveaway, and it's going to be a ball of my Be So Baby yarn. And just for fun, I brought that yarn with me tonight so you could see all the beautiful colors. This is a Tapestry Crochet Bag that we made in Be So Baby yarn in colors navy and orchid, and this is a gorgeous tapestry crochet design. You can find the pattern for this on my website. You can find the video tutorial for this here on my YouTube channel, and I believe all of it's on the pattern page as well. And it uses two different colors of Be So Baby yarn, orchid and navy. Be So Baby is my number 3 DK weight 100% milk fiber yarn. It's great for baby projects, home deck, afghans, chemo caps. It's very, very soft and really delicate for anybody with skin sensitivities. So it's really awesome. There's 15 colors, and I'll show you. Thank you for mentioning that it's soft. I know a lot of you have used this yarn before and love it very much, so thank you for the testimonials. That's awesome. A lot of the colors go well together too. There's 15 colors. This is snowflake, orchid, navy, turquoise. See, even those 4 just look super cute together already. I'll set them here on the table as we're going. And then after I show all the colors, we can do I can do a request for popping any of them together if you want to see any combos. So there's the first 4. Then we've got platinum, buttercup, and violet. Again, I just randomly picked 3 colors, and those look really cute together too. This would be great for a neutral baby afghan, I think. If you were going to a baby shower and not knowing the gender of the baby yet, that would be a good combo. All right, let's randomly pick a couple more. Here is Princess, Peach, and Mint. Another nice combination. This is Princess Pink, that's Peach, and that's Mint on the bottom. And even as I'm piling them up here, notice how they look cute next to everything else there too. And then we have Diva, which is a bright raspberry, turquoise, and Prince. I'm sorry, that's not turquoise, this is Splash. This is Splash, Prince, and Diva. And then we have Clover and Cherry. So I will be giving away 1 ball of this yarn. If you are interested in all 15 colors to get a sampler, that is actually on sale on my website. So it's $10 off if you want to do a sampler set of all 15. If you want to participate in the giveaway, all you'll need to do is wait till the podcast is recorded, not the live version, and then leave a comment there. And as all those comments come in, I'll be able to randomly pick a winner tomorrow. And this contest is going to be open to anybody all over the world, so don't worry about what country you live in or how far away I have to ship it. I'm going to be shipping 1 ball of Be So Baby yarn to 1 lucky random winner tomorrow. And so I will reply to you if you are the one that's chosen. I will reply to your comment, and then you'll need to contact me privately in email to give me your mailing address. All right. Princess and Peach remind you of Disney World. They work really well together with all the pinks and purples too. I've done some projects with all the pinks and purple together. They look actually really amazing. There's 5 of them. If you go with all pink and purple, you've got this combination of 5 that is just stunning together. Aren't those great? I've done a chemo cap in these 5 colors. I've done a baby afghan in these 5 colors, and I've done a mandala in these 5 colors. Just so bright, passionate, and fun. I've also done a beachy theme for all that stuff too by going with the blues and greens. So with the Prince and turquoise, and I think, let's see, what was it? Prince, turquoise, platinum, Snowflake and Splash. Those make a really pretty beachy colorway too. But there's lots of ways. If you happen to be American and are interested in doing something patriotic with the American flag, let's see, the cherry, navy, and snowflake are really, really classic patriotic American flag colors. And depending on what country you live in, we've got lots of classic colors here too. Also, if you are someone that does Christmassy stuff, the clover, cherry, and snowflake are really classic Christmas colors as well. But the red, white, and blue, I picked these colors specifically to be classic Americana colors. Yeah, they're all really vibrant too. Really vibrant and fun. Got some pastels, some brights, and some neutrals. Super fun. I will be bringing in some new colors down the line. Probably going to bring in a black. I want to be able to do some amigurumi dolls, and I really think you need some black to do the eyes, nose, and mouth and details like that. So I probably foresee bringing in black. Dawn wants to see navy and peach. Sure. There you go. Yeah, navy would be great for nautical. I know when my son Marlon was a baby, I did lots of nautical crocheting for him. I did some nautical stuff with all three of these colors, and I did some nautical stuff with just these two, and even some with these two. I'll have to find photos and share them on social media, because I have a few really cute nautical things I've done for him when he was a baby, and they were definitely in these three colors. Let's see, if anybody has any questions about the yarn or the giveaway, please ask them, because I want to make sure everybody understands. Seems pretty straightforward and easy. What you'll just need to recognize is when we're not live. There's a red sign on the screen that says live when I'm live. And when it doesn't say that, your comments will go into the recorded video. And it's from there that I will be able to pick a winner. The giveaway is one ball of Be So Baby yarn, and all you need to do is leave a comment in the recorded version of the podcast today, and I will be choosing a winner tomorrow. And yes, the yarn is machine washable and dryable. That is correct. Leave a comment in the recorded version. I will be picking a winner tomorrow, and it is open to people all over the world, so don't worry about any restrictions in that way. I'm going to pick a random winner. I'm going to send them a ball of yarn. Thanks everybody for joining live. I appreciate you all being here so much. This is awesome. Glad you could try a different time with me. You know, just like to change things up. Today worked for me to go later in the day. And with this heat wave right now, I'm not even sure what's going to work the rest of the week. I may end up being in my studio the rest of the week because I feel like I'm melting out here as well. I think that my phone's in the shade though, so it won't overheat and shut down like it did yesterday at the beach, but I guess we'll keep our fingers crossed on that. Thank you also to everybody who replied to my email yesterday and completed my survey. I sent out a 2-question survey asking you what time of day works or doesn't work for you regarding the podcast, and left an open-ended question so that anybody could give me their feedback. What do you like about the podcast? What don't you like about the podcast? And I really love asking questions like that, because there's no point in me doing this if you don't enjoy it. So it was a lot of great feedback. Some of it was critical feedback, some of it was gushingly glowing feedback, and all of it counts and all of it matters. So if you haven't done the survey yet and you still want to, please feel welcome to go and do it, because I'm probably going to wait till tomorrow to start. Yes, get some water. That's a good idea. I'm probably going to wait till tomorrow to start reading it. Yes, dinner is definitely on the way here too. And I got lots, thank you for taking the survey. I'm so appreciative of everybody's feedback. It doesn't matter. I didn't mean anything bad by the critical feedback. Some of it is important, right? I like to be challenged, and I like to be forced to think outside of my own box. So it's always wonderful to hear what I may have forgotten about or put off to the side or didn't even think about altogether. So I appreciate feedback of all kind. It's all good. A couple of the things that people asked about repeatedly was to do Q&As, not necessarily in the live, but get a collection of questions and answer them. And I really plan on doing that. And I think where I'm going to start is posting that in, doing that as a post in our Create, Share, Inspire group on Facebook. And so I'll pose the question there. Well, pose the request there because I'm asking for your questions. So I'll pose the request there for you to give me your questions, and then I will collect them and maybe answer 3 or 4 questions a day. I think it would be a really fun segment to add to the show when applicable, when I can do it. What else was there? There was a lot of great, a lot of people just said they love everything. Judy, we're going to try to go regular time tomorrow. So 7:45 tomorrow morning is what I'm going to shoot for tomorrow. That's the other thing. There was a lot of requests for scheduling all the podcasts for the week and sending out an email with links and times for all of them. And that is a great idea, and it means I need to get a little more organized than I am, but I am willing to add that to my goals and try to get better at staying organized and getting ahead of the game. So I am going to take that request to heart. And so what I will try to figure out is how to schedule all 5 of them for the week, send out an email in advance so you'll get links to all of them, and then you can click on it and get notified specifically for each one, or put a reminder on your phone, what have you, however you decide to do that. The other thing, and we're not going to have time to do it tonight, was people asking me to add some simple pattern modification techniques to the podcast. And honestly, I think that's a great idea. So, meaning, I think complicated ones are just something you would need to learn in a very detailed class or a detailed book or something. But to do some simple modifications are things that we could absolutely talk about on the podcast. And so doing tutorials that don't necessarily mean the overhead shot and looking at the yarn, because those are really better done in my studio. So for the podcast, maybe doing some simpler tutorials where we can talk through things. So I thought that was really interesting as well. So I brought one tonight, but I'm not going to get to it because we're short on time. And I think I forgot my books to do our quote. So if you can forgive me, I'm going to pop in the house for just a minute and go grab my Create, Share, Inspire notebook so we can do our quote. I'll be right back. Hey, I want to see my canvas again too. I'll share it with you guys one more time too. I'll set it right over here. Holy moly. Look at that. It's just glowing. Oh, I cannot wait to set that up. Cannot wait. So I don't know. I'll either have to make dinner first and then do that, or I might skip dinner first and hang that. And then when we eat dinner, we'll get to enjoy it. So now's the time for us to randomly pick a quote in one of the 5 Create, Share, Inspire notebooks. So I will wait for somebody to pick a random number or pick a number, and I will randomly pick a quote from that book. Let's see. I think I saw 4. Okay, so we'll open up this one. Oh my goodness, is this not a good one? This is amazing. This is from Amelia Earhart. Courage is the price that life exacts for granting peace. I had to stand up to somebody today who is not very healthy, and you know, because they are not very healthy, they do some mean and, you know, thoughtless things to other people around them. And while it was very difficult to do, I did stand up to this person today. I stood up to this person for the people around them. I stood up to this person to set an example for my son. And I stood up to this person because at some point I have to tell myself that I'm worth it too. And it's scary to do that. And so this quote really hits home for me, because that conversation was only about an hour ago. And it did take courage to do that. But standing up to somebody, whether it's a bully or whatever, somebody that's being hurtful, it does take courage to do that. But the price of courage, the reward, when you pay the price of courage, you get the reward of peace, because you know you did the right thing for yourself and for setting an example and protecting the people around you. So let's read the quote from Amelia Earhart. Courage is the price that life exacts for granting peace. So true. It is not easy. Not easy. But just because it's not easy doesn't mean it's not worth it. It's okay, don't be sorry. Hey, we all have it. Everybody has hard times with their family and their circle of friends and people in their lives. Nobody's life's perfect. We all have the stuff like that. So I really hope that that quote can touch some people's lives tonight, and maybe validate the fact that you want to do something like that, or maybe give you the courage to be courageous as well. It's not easy to do, but it is how you can find peace and feel proud of yourself in the end. So it is important. Does anybody have any final questions for me? This was fun tonight. Okay, so quick reminder. Okay, good. Somebody needed to hear that tonight. Renee needed to hear that. Wonderful. I'm so glad. That's what's so amazing about doing the quotes every day, is that you never know which quote's going to matter to somebody on any given day. And sometimes it's me. Sometimes I get overwhelmed. Sometimes it's timely for me. Sometimes it's timely for one or many of you. And that's what I find to be so amazing and magical about sharing the quotes. Okay, yeah, we can talk about the giveaway one more time to give you all a quick reminder. So we're giving away one ball of Be So Baby yarn. It comes in these 15 colors. You can check it out on my website if you want to take a look at the yarn and see if it is something that interests you. If it is, and you would like to win a ball of Be So Baby yarn, please leave a comment for me in the recorded version of the podcast. It'll be up in a couple of minutes after we say goodbye. And leave your comments there. I will randomly pick one of those comments tomorrow and reply to that comment and get the ball rolling for getting a ball of yarn sent to you wherever you live. And if you have any other questions about it, you can leave those for me in the comments as well. But it's pretty simple. Just leave me a comment and tell me if you want to be entered in the giveaway, or tell me something about the yarn, whatever. Either way, it's fine. All right, looks like that's all the questions we have tonight. So thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy evening to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed my backyard. Hope you enjoyed my show and tells. Hope you got excited about the giveaway. Enjoyed chatting with me and everyone else here. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. And we'll be back live tomorrow morning from my backyard at 7:45 a.m. And I will have that scheduled tonight, so you'll be able to see it at the front of my YouTube page. Have a wonderful evening. Good night.